Hi, my name is Alex, and I did my final project on Honda. A little industry overview. They were founded by Soichiro Honda in 1948. They went from small motorized bicycles in Japan to exporting motorcycles all over the world. And today they are a multinational company that manufactures cars, motorcycles, and battery-powered equipment. A little company overview. Honda is currently listed on the New York Stock Exchange at $29.14. And in 2024, their revenue was $149.78 billion. Their gross profit was $23.29 billion. And they sold approximately 3.7 million vehicles. Some of their major stakeholders include the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport, Kaidan Ren, and obviously customers, dealers, shareholders, and suppliers. A little SWOT analysis. I believe that their strengths are their strong brand reputation and recognition, diverse portfolio, and commitment to innovation. Some weaknesses include slow growth compared to competitors, and they're not very present in the electric vehicle market. Opportunities, however, are going to be increasing interest in the electric market. And some threats could be that other manufacturers have bigger budgets and the economic uncertainty at this time. For the Porter's Five Forces model, there's not a lot of competitive rivalry in the automobile industry. They all do their own thing. There's also not a lot of threat for potential new entrants, seeing that you need to have a lot established beforehand. The bargaining power of suppliers is also low because the mutual respect between them and Honda. And the bargaining power of customers is high because the amount of diversity in the industry, customers are going to want what they want. And there's also not a lot of threat of substitute products because they're active in pretty much every domain in the industry. Honda actually recently launched an $11 million value chain in Ontario, Canada. This is to hit their goals set in 2021 that by 2040, 100% of their vehicle sales will be electric. And they've started figuring out how to build a Honda EV plant along with a standalone EV battery plant in Ontario. They'd like to begin this production fully by 2028. Some tangible resources include the ability to generate internal funds, location of plants, machines, and offices, and access to raw materials, possession of patents, trademarks, and copyrights, formal planning, command and control systems, and integrated MIS. And some intangible ones include organizational culture, research and development capabilities, capacities for organizational innovation, and perceptions of product quality. I believe that their position in the life cycle is maturity because they've already started, they've already went through the whole growth process, and I feel like this transition to electric vehicles is going to be a big step for them, while I don't see them declining anytime soon. A business lesson that they learned recently: in June, they actually had to recall over 259,000 sedans and SUVs because of defective brake pedals. I think this is a great lesson for the executives to make sure to pay more attention to the manufacturing process so this does not happen further. Entrepreneurial opportunities, as stated before, I think getting into the electric vehicle market would be amazing. They show ethical behavior all throughout their code of conduct. They strive to provide products and services that exceed the expectations of customers, and they place the highest priority on the quality and safety of products and services. They support growth by innovation. They manage innovation by investing heavily in research and development groups. They actually have a global program called Honda Accelerator Ventures where they allow for open innovation and corporate ventures. And my overall analysis, after delving into the business practices of Honda, I believe that they are on track for even more success. They have great core principles and have steadily grown over the past 75 years. I think that their plan for electric vehicles is the perfect next step for the company. If they're able to continuously hit their targets, there is even a chance that they can become the primary supplier of EVs globally. I have no real recommendations for Honda because it seems like they've always done everything correctly and ethically. It has been very interesting to learn about how they went from a motorized bike company in Japan to one of the world's leading automobile manufacturers and the leading motorcycle manufacturer.